try like this. Hello? That's better. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I guess the microphone decided to turn off, but it does look like it's working now. If you guys saw it earlier, unfortunately, I don't have a case of this. It was at a UPS facility. The UPS facility says that it was probably stolen, or at first they tried to claim that it was on the airplane that crashed. I don't know. My case is somewhere. I don't know if we'll find it. There is a claim that is started. However, I was able to get at least a couple boxes. So the only 2 boxes that I have are up there on the website, and it's sold out. So if you didn't get in, I do apologize. I was super excited to have a whole case of this stuff. That was going to be the focus today. But unfortunately, we have what we have. So I put everything that I do have up on the store. I was going to save this Prism Black basketball for break 200, but we got to try to run it now, I guess. So I will do what I can in getting more of these boxes of One Piece. But right now we have 2 boxes. I hope they're a loaded 2 boxes. That's kind of all we can do. So yeah, processes are started, and we will do everything we can. We'll find out, Keith. Right? We'll see what happened. I am hoping that it randomly just turns up somewhere. Maybe they just forgot to scan it. I don't know. But after talking to the main call center at UPS, whatever, they said that that's not very normal. That shouldn't be happening. So start a claim, go to the office again, see what they can do. However, the local office was the least bit helpful, which kind of makes me question the local office. But we'll see what happens. So yeah, we have 2 boxes. Those are both sold out. That is how we are going to get things started. And please let there be a red manga in one of these 2 boxes. If we could hit a God Pack and a red manga, you know, that would be a fantastic. Well, you know, that's probably a good thing that you weren't there, Big J. I don't think we want you to be a part of the tragedy. And, you know, it is, I'm sorry that that happened. I'm especially sorry for the people who did lose their lives in that airplane crash. I do think it's kind of ridiculous that the local office was trying to blame that on why my package just disappeared. So here we are. We are going to open this, find a red manga, next box. Maybe we'll find a God Pack or vice versa. Switch it up. But let's see what we can do here. Like I said, I do have football and basketball up there also. I was going to do a basketball for break 200 because, believe it or not, we are already up there. I was surprised myself, but since that's all that I have, since I don't have the case, it's up there now, and I will get as many boxes as I possibly can for Monday of this stuff here, because this stuff's going to be hot. That being said, let's take a look at what we have for the first one. This is our first break of this one. Stetson, you do have 3 fillers. I don't know if you want to convert that over to a full spot or not, but in this one, we do have Kane Train with 1, Stetson with 2, Kendrick with 3, Mark O with 1, and Katie O with 1. And then we have these 2 spots that will be claimed by the fillers top 2. So Stetson with 3, Keith with 1, Rasani with 1, and Kane Train with 1. Top 2 spots are going to go right there. But welcome in. Let's get things started. We are already off to 18 likes. Let's get these fillers running. And let's make a huge impact. First box, starting with a red manga, which is a $6,000 to $7,000 card. especially if you hit the Luffy one. That's what we're hoping to find. And here's what we got. We are going to go a total of 4 times. How's it going, Rissia? Good to see you. And I don't see any comment in there, but who's the other 2? What do you mean, gone cold? Last time, Stetson and Rasani. Oh, the other 2 mangas. So we have Luffy is the top one. The other 2, we have Sabo is one and Ace is one. How's it going, JJ? Good to see you. Gonza, welcome in. So Stetson and Rasani, congratulations. If you didn't get in, I do apologize. Keith, I know you've had some pretty bad luck with that. Wow, this is a new setup here, huh? Once again, quick look at all of our spots. First, we are going to do the names, then we will do the numbers. I would tell you normally which numbers are the best. There are so many things to hit in this one. The red manga, of course, of Luffy is probably the top hit, but there's so many things to hit in here. I honestly don't know if there is a bad spot. And the red mangas, I believe, they seem to be at this rate coming about 1 in every 12 to 15 cases. So not that easy. But let's go ahead and copy these names over. And let's go 1 for 1, pulling a red manga in the first box. $15 times. Good luck, and here we go. Cane Train up top, Mark O down at the bottom. Like I said, normally, especially if you're going for the mangas, I think it's 8, 9, and 0 here. Not 100% sure, but there are so many possible hits out of this one that there's Gold Dawn, there's alternate arts, there's multiple mangas. I don't know that there's a bad spot. It really depends on what comes out of the box. So good luck, and here we go. 9 up top, 4 down at the bottom. That is not the right one. Let's try this again. 9 up top, 4 down at the bottom. There we go. So Stetson with 0, Kendrick with 1, Katie with 2, Rasani with 3, Mark with 4, Kendrick with 5, Stetson with 6 and 7, Kendrick with 8, and Cane Train with 9. If you want to trade, feel free. I'll give you a minute or so to do that. And Then we'll go ahead and get started. But how crazy would it be? First box ever opened. If we either hit a God Pack or a red manga of Luffy, that would be a great way to start the weekend for someone here. All right, I don't see any trade talk. Let's change somebody's weekend. Let's change somebody's weekend. You know what the good thing about a God Pack is, though? If we hit a God Pack, it doesn't just change one person's weekend, it changes multiples. So let's do that too. Whether it's a manga or a God Pack, let's just make it happen. I will say that out of the boxes that I know that were opened, there was not a manga or a God Pack hit. That's out of 6 cases. Red manga is like 1 in every 15 about. The God Pack, I actually don't know the stats on that one. I don't want to quote you wrong here. I don't know what the stats are, but I know that it's just been the base mangas, which are the silver ones, or some of the Wanteds, the Luffy's, that kind of thing. There hasn't been anything crazy. So we do have a chance. Good luck, all. Here we go. So just like most of them, not premium boosters. The top 2 to 3 hits are going to be at the back of the box here. These are going to be the commons and uncommon paper. Our first foil is going to go to 7, and then we have the 3. Show us something cool. Show us something exciting. There's a Luffy coming up. Foil card is going to go to the 2 spot. And our first super is going to be Jewelry Bonnie. That is going to the 8. 8 spot going to be Kendrick. Go. Sabo on our leader. Foil card is going to be the 6 and Buggy foil on the 2. We are now trying to watch the live action version as a family. There's some interesting parts in there for 6 and 8-year-olds, but I think we're making it through. Foil of Boa Hancock going to the 1 and the 4. Foil cards. We have a 6 and a Shanks super going to the 8 spot. That's going to be Kendrick yet again. There you go, Kendrick, taking the first couple of hits. Those are some nice cards. I don't know if you played the game, Kendrick. I do know that you buy in quite a bit. But those 2 cards that you started off with are great cards for playing the game also. leader card Goldie Roger. Foils going to the 0 and the 1 spot. Gotta be something crazy. Foil of Sanji going to the 7 spot. And a super Ace, Sabo, and Luffy. This is a very cool card. Going to the 7 spot. It's going to be Stetson. Nice hit, Stetson. I know it's just a base super, but that is one of the more desired super rare cards. JTS, that is a great question, actually. You can use them in the game. The qualities as far as the stats, everything that it says down here, they are the same as their base versions. However, mangas are just extremely rare, so you probably would not want to use them in the game unless you wanted to play with like a $30,000 to $40,000 deck. Maybe you do. I don't know. I can't afford to do that, but I do know I was watching someone, and there are people out there. They used all gold dons. They had all alternate art leaders, a couple of mangas. I was like, wow, how can you afford to play with that deck? That is not something that I would be doing. How about Yamato on the alt art going to the 4 spot? That is going to be a Mark O. I do believe this foil is also going to the 4. I want to say that's probably a 1-touch. Let's take a look. Right now, not a 1-touch, but about a $40 card. Not too bad. Definitely covers the price of the spot. There you go, Mark. How's it going, Lively? Good to see you. Our foils we have going to the 0 and the 3 spots. I know, isn't it crazy, Jeremy? The guy that I was watching, I'm telling you, he was playing with probably a $30,000 to $40,000 deck because he had all alt arts, he had all gold dawn, he had some mangas. I was like, how do you afford to play with that? Not that you have that one, but that you were playing the game with that deck. I was very amazed. Foils we have going to the 7. Oh boy. How about the secret rare alt art? That's a nice one. Going to the 0 spot. That is Stetson. Stetson, you definitely get some lightning with this one. Should have given some lightning to the Yamato also. I know value-wise, this one still is about $20, but these secret rare alt arts are so cool. I love this artwork. Sabo is the least expensive of all of them, unfortunately, kind of like Lively says here, but they look fantastic. Foil cards, we have the 7 and gold, the Roger going to the 4. Oh my gosh. Really, Keith? You got 3 packs out of these boxes and you got both Dawn cards? That is bad luck. Oh my goodness. Yikes. Our foils. So we have going to the 4 and the 5 spot here. And then we are into the second half. We do still have 2 Dawns coming up. Those will be part of the end of the break. Randomed with a race there. Emu, nice. Now, this is the first time, if you play the game, that we do see Emu coming through. This is a good card. Definitely might want to hold this for a while. Foil cards, we have the 4 and the 7. Yeah, that's kind of rough, not gonna lie. I hope we can turn things around for you. There's an ace leader, and then we have the foil of the 7 and the 0. Jewelry Bonnie leader coming up, and 1 on the foil, and 6. So this card right here is one of the ones we're expecting to see out of the God packs. I hope we find one. Foil cards, Otama, going to the 3. And hey, how about the 5 Elders base version? That's not too bad. That's going to the 2 spot. That's going to be Katie. This set is absolutely loaded. There's so many cards I see here that I want to have. We got the Dawn card coming up. We got a Luffy leader, Sanji on the foil. And a Divine Departure going to the 6. The Sanji is going to the 7. And this will be randomed at the end. We do have a chance to hit the Gold Dawn, which will be this one. I have seen a couple boxes too that actually have 2 Gold Dawn. Not super common, but it has happened. Right? Well, we'll see, Keith. Maybe you could sell your member spot. Foils, we have another one of our 5 Elders that go into the 9 spot and the 4 spot. Beckett by far, man, Jim. If you collect one piece, probably, I don't know. There's still a lot of PSA cards, but for the most part, if you go to the shows and that kind of thing, you will find most of the cards are done through Beckett. Because of the quality of these, they have a higher percentage of Beckett Black Labels, and so that's what you want. There's another Emu leader. 7 going to on the foil, and 5. And then here is our second Dawn. How's it going, Cheesecake? Good to see you. Welcome in. All right, our foil cards are going to go to the 7 And the 3 with the Uta. 3 spot going to Rasani. Man, I got a little excited. I thought I saw a gold. I thought it was going to be a special print. It's one of those trolls. Foil cards going to 7 and 6. 3 more packs. Show us something crazy in here. Our foils go into the 3 spot and the 1 spot. That's weird. I thought maybe this was going to be a God pack. It was, the cards were just stuck, not moving the same. I thought maybe there was a chance. Our foils we have for the 9 and the 2 and our last pack. Foils go into the 9 spot and the 0 spot. Right, Keith? Well, unfortunately, nothing super crazy there, but we did hit a couple of pretty nice alternate arts. And, of course, we have our supers. Not too bad of hits. So that's coming through. We do need to random these both off. These will go to the top 2 names at the end of this race here. So let's get you copied and entered into a race. And break number 2, or box number 2, is already ready to go. We just need to decide the order that it's going to go in. All right, 10 names. Top 2 getting a Dawn card. Good luck. Five times. And you're off. How's it going, Pops? Good to see you. Happy Friday. I know you're probably on your way to drive home. We are going to get ready to do the second box, which is the one that you are in. The 1 in 20, we absolutely are looking for the red manga. How's it going, Marcos? Good to see you. 3 seconds. I see Kendrick coming through. Congratulations, Kendrick, getting $10 store credit. At least it's a little bit of something to help bring that back. Let me add that to your account. All right, there you go, Kendrick. That is now in your account. Guys, we didn't hit, we got a very nice alternate art of Sabo at least. That card that we hit of Sabo is the variation of the manga. That's what we want to try to find, especially in red. It's not there, so we do still have a chance. Now, one thing that is exciting that kind of seems to be the trend, there's no guarantee if it's true or not. If we find alternate art leader cards, most likely there's a manga. If we don't find alternate art leader cards, then there is probably a God pack. Now, usually they have the God pack coming. If we don't find those, that's, again, not confirming, but that has been the trend. So that's just the general trend here. Gotta fix this camera here. I'm way off on the right side of the screen, so let's change that. But out of that first box, because we didn't have one, maybe, just maybe, we can find a manga or a God pack. So, break number 2 of One Piece is this list here. Before we get started, we do need to do a giveaway to chat courtesy of Kendrick, giving away 2 spots right here. So let's go. Let's just put in some good luck. Let's say, let's type in God Pack exclamation point. See if we can get it. You want to give yours away also, Marcos? Okay, Marcos is also giving away his spot too. You guys are fantastic. This entire filler spot, whoever gets it, is from a giveaway. You guys are all fantastic. Marcos, is your, oh, there you are. Yes, we'll take you off of the list, Marcos. How's it going, Mark? Yeah, absolutely. Hey, that is a great hit. Nice one. Your luck just continues. That one's not a one-touch mark, but it is still one of the very nice hits. All right, let's go ahead We will copy everybody over, get you entered. Obviously, One Piece break. We gotta do a pirate race. 3 names are gonna get in on here, and then of those 3 names, one of you is going to get a spot. So essentially, it's kind of a guaranteed spot for somebody here. You just gotta get one of these 3. It's a guaranteed giveaway spot. I can say that. One way or the other, people giving things away, it is guaranteed. No, no, no. Go back. Let's try this again. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hey, let's make sure we have the music playing. Here we go. Good luck, top 3 getting a chance. One minute to go. Yes, Pops. The first one was 59. The second one was 62. Then they had another one for 63. However, and I will say this because I really think it's true, normally we see those prices start to go down in value. I think those will go up in value because if you look at the Japanese red mangas, they always undersell Japanese versions of them. Congratulations, Travis. There you go. Top 3. But the Japanese versions always undersell for what the English versions do. Even the Japanese PSA 10s are going for $6,000. I think we could see the red English versions probably go for around 10,000. Just my guess, but as rare as they are, I definitely think it could happen. Travis, Welker, Rossani, and JTS, top 3. One of you is going to get a full spot. Congratulations to the 3 of you. Okay, let's take a look at the list. Travis, Rossani, and JTS. First, we got to do that. We have this one spot down here, and then we have our full list to do. So, copy your names, get you entered. I'm so bummed that my case didn't make it here, guys. I hope it comes eventually. We'll see. Top 3. Top 1. Would be nice if all of you could get in. We are going to go a total of 5 times. Good luck. JTS had it in 4 and 5. Congratulations, JTS. Sorry, Rasani. Sorry, Travis. Unfortunately, not this time. Hey, here's what we have. Good luck, JTS. I mean, you're on a streak of pulling incredibly big hits. If you somehow get a red manga out of this one, it is going to be insane. You will be on the craziest streak that I know. So, Kane Train with 2, Jeff DY with 2, Luis C with 1, Gone Gold with 2, Marcos M with 1, Kendrick C with 2, and JTS with 1. $17 times. Here we go. Um, 10 boxes in a case. Gone, or actually, no, there's 12 boxes in these cases. There's 10 boxes in a case of the premium boosters, but there's 12 boxes in OP13 case. Kendrick up top, Marcos down at the bottom. Hey, deuces. You got triple 2s up there. I feel like that's a good luck. We're about to hit something big. I just know it has to happen. One up top, 7 down at the bottom. Gone Gold with 0, Kendrick with 1, Jeff DY with 2, Louis C with 3, JTS with 4, Kane Train with 5, Kendrick with 6, Marcos with 7, Kane with 8, and Gone Gold with 9. If you guys would like to trade, feel free. I'll give you like a minute or so to do so. And don't forget, we have football, we have basketball, those are up there. Hopefully running one of those soon. I would love to keep doing One Piece. I hope my case gets here. Maybe it'll arrive sometime next week, but I will do everything I can to get as much of this as possible. And then, especially if I can get another case, if I get a case of it, we will have multiple boxes in a break, and that should be fun. I'm so bummed though. You guys don't even know. I mean, maybe you do because of how much I talk about this. I was so happy to finally have a case coming. And UPS, UPS just let me down. I don't think you have to, Pops. This stuff has so many hits. I don't think it matters which number you have. It just depends on what is actually in the box. There's so many possible hits. It's another reason I love this stuff. I don't see any trades though, so let's go ahead and open this one. And I hope we find a God Pack or a Gold Dawn or something else. All right, here we go. Good luck. Again, guys, did I forget to random off the Dawn from the last box? I think I might have. Part of the race. No? Did we do a race? I don't even know. I don't even know. I think we did a race after the break last time. Yeah, we did. Don't mind me. Top 2 of the race got the Dawn cards. Here we have a foil going to the 9 and a super rare going to the 8. That's going to be Cane Train. Now, I was thinking, if I do get a case, one other thing that we can do as far as how to break One Piece down, because there's not a lot of ways to do it. We could do it by character letter, where it's just the first letter of whatever character comes out. We could also do it where it's by color. So just a couple of options. There's not a lot of ways, like I said, to break down One Piece, but just trying to keep things fun, Foil card, we have the 6 and the 6, and our Dawn. Show us a God Pack. Let's have a hit for everybody in this one. Foil cards, we have the 7 and the Super of Roger going to the 4. We have something coming up here. Not sure what. The 1 spot on our foil. And the secret rare Sabo, that's going to go to the 0 spot, going to Gone Gold. There you go, Gone. Leaders, we have Portgas Ace. Foil going to the 3 and the 1. Sanji on the foil going to the 7. And there's Ace, Sabo, and Luffy again. By the way, if you really want to know, this is everybody that you can hit the mangas for. So that's going to go to the 7 also. Foil cards go into the 2 and the 7. So far, 7 seems to be a good spot. Marcos. Got a super rare coming up. Foil going to 7. Uta going to 3. Foil to the 9 spots. And Stussy going to 0. Come on. Show us something big here. That's one of the reasons I actually wanted to get the Prism Black. I don't know if you guys have seen as far as basketball goes. The mangas out of that box are selling for ridiculous amounts of money. The PSA 10 of stuff, I think it just did $43,000. It's crazy. I figured, why not? Let's give it a shot. Foil going to the 3. Gold Roger, that is the leader. So most likely, now if I had the case of all of these boxes, this case would have a shot at the manga, not at the God Pack. But going to the 3 spot, Luis Gold Roger on the alternate art leader card. Monkey D. Luffy. A foil going to the 7 and the 6 spot. Yeah, they're crazy prices, Jeremy. I don't know why the Prism Black mangas are so much. I truly don't understand what makes those so different from the other ones, but the prices on them are insane. So I thought it would be a fun break. Yeah, no, it's a lot of spots, $64 a spot, 27 spots. But if you hit a card like that, it's worth it. Foil going to the 4 and a super going to the 6 spot. I really like the Wimby one where he's in the alien spaceship. That's kind of cool. I think I mean, that could be why. I don't know as far as why they're all so expensive. I guess I couldn't tell you. But the artwork is pretty fantastic. How's it going, Eggs? Welcome in. Monkey D. Luffy. We got a foil going to the 7 and the 7. Foil cards. We have 9 and 2. Then you better go buy them, Eggs. Buy as many as you can. Send them all. Buy them. I'll pay you. I don't even care if you guys can find OP13 at retail prices. Buy it now. You will probably never see it like that again. Foil going to the 4 and the 5. Should have one more Dawn coming up. Maybe it'll be a gold Dawn. Emu on the leader. Snake foil going to the 4 and 2. Here is our other Dawn. Looks like this one's also going to be the Black Dawn, just the base version. Foil cards go into the 6 spot and the 0. And there's our other Dawn. Boa Marigold. Boa Hancock. Is this the boa that you wanted to surface check, Keith? Boa Hancock could go into the 1, and Lilith go into the 3. We definitely have something coming up here, so good luck, everybody. Our foil's going to go to the 9 spot. And how about going to the 3? That's going to be Luis getting the Uta Altart. Nice. That is a good one. This one of... It might be a one-touch. Let's take a look. I actually don't see it. Don't know. I don't have that one listed. So it could be a one-touch. She's usually pretty popular. Alt art. Going to Luis. Very nice. Two has nothing. So far so good, Kendrick. Welcome back. Nothing super crazy, no red manga yet, but we're trying. Foils go into the 7, and a super go into the 4. So the 8 spot's very good. The 9 or the 4 spot is very good. The 9 spot's good. The 1 spot, the 0, the 2. There's a couple things for the 2 spot. Not too bad, Pops. Foil go into the 3. And the 0. 3 more packs. I hope we find something else crazy in here. Oh no, Jeff. Yeah, 8 and 9 are very good spots. 0 is also a very good spot. Those are also the manga spots, but foil cards go into the 0 and the 3. Pops, you have the, you can get the ace leader. That's one of the top ones actually in the 2 spot. Foil cards go into the 1 and the 6, and our last pack. Show us a wanted card or something. We are going to get foiled here. We got a 6 and a 1. So we do have our supers. The alternate arts. So we have the 3, the 3, and the 0. Picking up those, and then we have our 2 Dawn cards. Those are going to be randomed right here. Let's get your names all copied. Of course, we need to do another pirate race. Top 2 places are going to get the Dawn. And good luck. Yes and no pops. You can get alternate arts of the cards in the God Pack. The God Pack version has red font. The regular version of the alternate arts has a silver font. So you still can get alternate arts, but only the God Pack has the red font version. "15 seconds. Who's gonna get it?" I see Kendrick there. Kendrick also moving up. There you go, Kendrick. Kendrick with the top 2 spots. I mean, Kendrick, you win both Dawn. That makes it kind of easy. Unless you would like to defer one of them. But I think you won the last one too. You got a pretty soon, Kendrick. You will have enough in your deck to build a set to play with. Want to send one to Luis? Okay, we can do that. Thank you, Kendrick. I'm pretty sure you won them in the last break also. Hey, absolutely, Marcus. Like I said, this stuff, we will be opening OP13 a bunch. Just because there are so many possible hits. And I can't wait to do more than one box of it in a break for you. It's gonna happen. It will happen. Just have to figure out when. Absolutely, Kendrick. We do have football up there. We have basketball. I'm actually really excited to run the Prism Black, guys. Let's see if we can get basketball sold out. but we do need to do a giveaway. We are up to 33 likes. Let's go to Nightbot. And because it's kind of like the chase of the day, let's just type in manga. I know we still have the same bounty, Lively. Don't remind me. 92. We are searching for a $520 card, numbered at 92. So we do have a member spot for basketball. That's going to be the big one for the day. Kind of focus there. I will actually let's just do 2. We are going to give away 2 fillers right now to that basketball break just to try to get it running. So you guys, no, yeah, we're going to give it away. Football has more spots gone, quite a few more spots actually, but I just want to hit something crazy. Can you, a $10,000 card? If we could hit a manga out of that black box, that'd be fun. What a way to change it on a $64 spot, or if you get a filler, or if you win a filler for free. Hey, that would be a good day for anybody. Football is closer though. We are at 7 full and 9 fillers in football, 20 full and 21 fillers in basketball. I did pull one piece off the site for now. Maybe randomly it'll show up today, maybe tomorrow. Who knows? I hope it happens, but we will see. No, nothing crazy, Emma. It didn't change anybody's life today. There were some great hits, but no life-changing card pulled from One Piece. Dan, I see you. Welcome in, Dan. Mad, how's it going? 22 names, that's what we have here. 2 spots are going to get a filler into basketball. Let's do what a car race. Two minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good luck. Here we go. How's it going, Ron? Good to see you. So again, football is closer. I actually am super excited to open the Prism Black Basketball. 5 autographs guaranteed is what Prism, well, per box on average is what Prism Panini says. But the chance to hit a multiple $1,000 manga card, why not? Like I said, I was going to save it for break 200, but that's all I have because I was counting on a case being here that never showed up. So I figured we'll do that for now. Maybe if it does show up, we will do a one-piece to break 200, and it'll just be a one-piece extravaganza, I guess. We'll just do tons of it on that day. "15 seconds left to go. Gone Gold's up there. Mad Rhetoric's there. I see JJ slowly inching forward. Wow, Gone Gold pulling away. Here comes Keith. Is it enough? Not gonna be enough, but maybe for second. We have a close race between JJ and Keith. Who's it gonna be? JJ. Man, Keith. I thought you might have got it right at the end there, but Gone Gold and JJ getting a filler into basketball. You know what? We sold things out so quickly on Monday that I didn't have time to give away a full spot. We only gave away some fillers courtesy of Adam on Monday. So guess what? Instead of 1 member spot, we are going to do 2 member spots, but I'm going to put both of them in basketball to give you some more motivation. Hey, let's shoot the shot. Let's go big time. Let's pull a manga. Well, I mean, he did roll 100, Clinton. So he did win. That's pretty funny, Mark. Our football break. I don't know if you guys have opened it. One, we got 3 of these. We got to do a downtown hunt, but these prism boxes, we will get a downtown. I don't know if it's going to be a normal size downtown, but there is a guaranteed downtown. It's just one of the oversized ones. Maybe we'll get more than that. We have 3 of these. We have the smaller packs in here. I have not opened any of these Costco ones from this year. Last year, I did pull a red Pandora Jaden Daniels. Got a PSA 10. Sold that at a card show. We'll see what happens, how long his recovery is. I did see today all of his ligaments were intact. So they do think that he will make it back by the end of the season. I think that's crazy. If you guys saw the injury, it looked pretty bad, but they say he'll make it back in time. And then we have 2025 certified football, 2 autographs, 2 men's. Please hit Bounty 92, $520 up for grabs. Not a small number. Basketball is this crazy thing. Panini Prism Black, 5 autographs, 12 cards per pack, or 12 packs, I guess I should say. You just want to find a manga or a color blast, that would work too. A dual color blast, Prismania. I don't know why those are going so much more than others. Right, Emma? I know, they have crazy healthcare. I wish I had it too. Did you miss again, Jeff? I saw you miss earlier. I must have missed your second attempt. That's a lot. I'm sorry. Well, you guys watched us open this in a Wife Wars. If you didn't, you did see the ones that we opened on Monday on stream. They were a little better. Just gonna say that. I do have one more of these. So, while we are waiting for this to fill, either football or basketball, let's go ahead and open this. Let's hope we get something crazy out of this one. Hey, there's the picture. JTS stopped on this on his stream also. Just how cool is that? It is a great picture. Yes, it's a base card, but out of all of the cards that I think I've ever seen, I just love that picture. It's awesome. Doesn't have to be a huge hit to be enjoyed. I like it. Yours were disappointing too, Emma. I'm sorry. Kasparis Dracusionis? Oof, there's a good one. I don't know. Ryan Cockbrenner, Jalen Williams, Derek Lively. How about a Cooper Flag? That's the guy we want to see in the middle of the pack. Although now he's at the end of the pack. Hopefully, a parallel, an autograph. Con, you know, that wouldn't be a bad one either. Victor, that would be a cool auto. Just like this card. Bronny. Who are we gonna get? Anyone else exciting here? Franz Wagner. Tyrese, RJ Barrett. Ooh, there we go. Little card to add to my PC. Michaela Bridges. Hey, sounds great. Thanks for hanging out, Lively. Tumani, Jalen Brunson. Here we go. Isaiah Thomas. Oh, that's pretty cool. Not numbered, but that is a pink version. Kind of surprised. We haven't seen the pink Diamante yet, but that is what they call this parallel. I don't know how rare those are. We got a Shaq 8-bit baller. Tatum on the power player. Generation Now, Thomas Sorber. Anthony Edwards, 8-bit baller. Derek Queen on the, what do they call this? The Sand Shimmer or something like that. Anthony Edwards on the foil. Khalil Ware. Diamante. And duo, it shows Hive Mentality. Got a LaMelo Ball. So, not the greatest, not super exciting on this one. Definitely not like the ones we opened last time. A 5 out of 10. The second box, the first box, we had a couple cards numbered to 99. Although I will say, I don't know how rare those pink versions are. Maybe that's a good one. Let's have some fun. I know they do, Emma. I like it. I like that picture a lot. They look like they're just goofing off and having some fun. That's awesome. Speaking of fun, we are going to have some fun in the store right now because not a lot of spots have gone on basketball. That one is going to go on a quick sale. 323. Let's do this. We are going to go down here. We are going to do a 10% discount on basketball. Just to try to get that one moving. No limit to it, no code to it. The discount is actually called manga because that's what I'm hoping that we find. So 10% off of basketball right now in the store. I know it's an expensive box, which is why I did 27 spots, but I just want to see something crazy come out of it. Hey, how's it going, Otis? Good to see you. Yep, definitely. I finally got my custom mat. I had my brother design the logo here, so I love it. Pretty awesome. But yeah, I hope things are going well over there. Sounds like you're getting quite a bit of rain. So guys, with the 10% off, that'll be like 58 per spot for a Prism Black. Feel like that's a pretty good deal. I think those boxes are going anywhere, I want to say they're like 12 to 1300 now. I don't know. Can't be 100% sure. I just know that you can hit crazy cards. I was very shocked and very surprised when I saw that the Steph Curry sold for $43,000. I was like, what? Is that real? I didn't know if there was some short print or like a numbered version, but no, just the regular manga. Who knows? $1,200 for the box? Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Not very many times do they have 5 autographs per box, so I figured that was fun too. But then when I saw, like, I got this, and then I saw how much the mangas were going, I was like, that's crazy. There's no way that they can be worth that much. But the Wimby, I think, sold for $38K. The LeBron sold for $28K. Why? Are mangas that hard to hit out of these? Yeah, $43,000. Why are they going so much more out of this box than regular Prism? I couldn't tell you. I think that is the general consensus, Emma. I do agree with you there. Seven full and 9 fillers left in football, and then 10% off, but we have 20 full and 21 fillers left for basketball. If this doesn't go today, we will run it on Monday, but we'll see what we can do for now. Oh, that sounds good. Otis, you are always making the most delicious sounding food. I don't know. I wish I could hire you as a personal chef so you would move back here. That would be kind of nice. Like I always tell people, if I ever win the lottery, the first thing I'm doing, well, maybe not the first thing, because I got to make sure all the legal stuff's done. But when I can use my money, I'm first spending it on a personal chef. If I didn't have to cook, I would be so happy. I love to eat good food. I don't mind cooking every now and then, but having to think about it every single day, it's one of the hardest things about adulting. Well, that is certainly a strategy, Emma. I don't know if that's a great strategy, but hey, if you had money, I guess why not, right? Here's another option. So I did have a couple boxes of One Piece set aside, not OP13. It's one box of PRB2, and what else did I have? 10. OP10. So OP10, PRB2. I want to say I had an 11, or maybe that I was waiting on an 11. But if you guys want those, because the other ones sold so quickly, I could put up a 2-box break and we could do PRB2 and OP10. Or else maybe we'll just put it up for Monday. Oh, I bet, Otis. I know that they do have, I think that Thailand actually has their own version for One Piece now. They have the English version, the Japanese version. I think they have a Malaysian version. Thai. Portuguese? I want to say Portuguese is the other one. At least that I know of. There might be more, but those are the ones that I know of. Oh, yes, Chinese, of course. Actually, the Chinese versions, they have some very crazy cards. They have their own serial numbered and serial printed cards. So some of those Chinese versions, they go for a lot. They even go for more than the English stuff does. Talk about crazy news. I'm sure most of you have heard by now about the Cowboys player that uh, they say committed suicide at this point. You know, allegedly, because you have to say that. But how crazy is that? They got into a police chase, and then apparently they found him there. The car had stopped. They found that he was dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. What in the world? That was not what I was expecting to see. Like, it's so sad. He clearly was having some kind of mental breakdown to be in a police chase. I don't know if he just got scared at that point or was upset, ashamed of the fact that he ran from the police. Like, I don't know. I just don't know. It was so shocking. How many likes are we at? 36? Let's see if we can at least get up to 50 likes. Football is slowing down too, so maybe our next giveaway, we will give away some football fillers. But let's just see if we can keep things going. Yeah, exactly, Otis. I know, it's super disappointing. I hate to see that kind of stuff. Like, he doesn't know where to go, or but you have to know something was going on mentally to, first of all, get into a police chase, run from the police, and then just take your life at the end of it. Just, poor guy. I don't know. I don't know what he was going through, but it couldn't have been good. Those kind of stories are always tough to see. I did want to show you guys this, especially if you're into One Piece. So they had a tournament yesterday at one of my local stores, the one that actually just got approved to do those, because they can do them now for the release tournaments. Sadly, I couldn't make it there, but the owner knows me at this point well enough that he was like, well, you know, look at, you can have these. So these are cards that come from the release pack. They're super cool. What the chase card is out of these is actually a Luffy card, not this one, but it is a reprint of his very first tournament, the first One Piece tournament champion card. It's a serial numbered card. So the one out of this pack is not serial numbered, but he said he opened, or they went through 4 cases worth of these packs, and they did not pull one of those short print Luffys. So I don't know what the print run is on it, but obviously, if they went through 4 cases of these and didn't hit a single one, it is a very short print card. It looks pretty cool too. But even though these are not the short print versions, I like the artwork. The red, they look pretty cool. It's like a manga version, but not a manga. Let me see. Let's see if I can find a picture of the card for you. I can't even find a picture of it. That's how short print it is. There's a lot of sales. Wow, I can't even find it. I'll have to keep looking, see if I can show you guys. But there is a short print Luffy when you get to do those tournaments or be a part of them. And oh, here's the 3rd anniversary. Let's see if this has it. Nope. Well, I will at least show you this because it is cool. Let's go here. So these are just silver and gold foil variations. Gold foil Luffy. That's not the one I was talking about though. These are kind of awesome because they do have the 3rd anniversary winner stamps. But yeah, I don't know. It comes out of one of those packs. I wish I could find it for you. Okay, this is not the card, but this is what it looks like. So this is the serial numbered version. This is the reprint of the card. The one that you can get out of these packs looks exactly like this, but the background is more like a bluish color. That's the one that you're looking for. So it'd be awesome to find one. 4 cases in, nothing so far. But that's what you're looking for if you can find or get any of those packs. Otis, right? I heard that there was one of those things too. Oh, guys, I almost forgot. So if you remember, I don't know, a few shows ago, I did a video and I told you that I went there looking for a Luffy winner card just to find something like that. I sent it off for grading. You guys probably saw it by now, but I got the black label. That was my first black label. Well, with the craziness of the current One Piece market, I did see that one of them sold. I'm not going to sell mine. That one is mine. I'm keeping it. Where'd it go? Here it is. So the One Piece market's going crazy. Well, here's some BGS 10s. These are not the black labels. 3 of them, they went for $6.49. The 9 is going for $89. But look at this. One of the 11. This is the card that I got. Went for $808. At the time when I got this card, it was like a $70 card. So in case you're wondering if One Piece is turning into anything, here is the proof. This is what's happening. One Piece is starting to go crazy, kind of like Pokemon did. And this is why I'm telling you, if you want to get in now, because otherwise it's going to be a whole lot harder. You know, only one sold, 42 bids. So lots of people interested. This card is a card I wish I had. Definitely don't. The Monkey D. Luffy Dodger card. Of course, with the Dodgers winning the World Series, this card just like skyrocketed in price. It used to be available between $400 and $600. I'm not sure what the current sales are. Let's see. Let's see what they last sold for. So not too much more on this one. That one was $700, but $1,019. You see, so here, $1,000 raw, $9.50. I don't know what these are. It's kind of weird. But the prices went a little bonkers. Crazy. The PSA 10s, I think, used to be 1,100, I want to say. So, crazy stuff. Yes, Jeremy. Actually, I did a box opening of PRB2, and I pulled the Sanji. So I got the Sanji manga. It's currently off at grading. I did drop that off in my last one. Let's go. So at the time that I pulled the manga of Sanji, again, normally the values go down in price, but because the One Piece market is taking off, this one actually went up. So, this is the first one. You can probably ignore this one, but November 6th. At the time I got it, it was about 1,100. This is now 1,800. Here you have November 1st, 1,600. The 2nd, 1,600. It is getting graded. I hope it comes back with a good grade. Obviously, I always want a black label. Who doesn't, right? But the prices on these, I don't know what they're going to finish around. Gone. I posted a video on Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. Wednesday of this week. I didn't pick up a lot. Most of my extra cash just went to sending in cards like this off to get graded, but I did pick up a box. I honestly didn't even know what was in that, so we kind of found out together on that one. And then I did show you kind of the bigger pickup, one of the things that I thought was pretty awesome, so I did do that one too. It's possible, Bocharg. Not super rich, but Jeremy, a black label. So let's just do this. Black labels specifically have 3 to 5 times in price. Some of them, especially Nami cards, they've gone up even more. So this is the regular manga version of the OP09. On this one, you're looking for the gold manga. How does this is what the gold manga in August, before everything got crazy, the gold manga was going at 11,000. There hasn't been one sold since then, but they're now like $20,000 to $30,000. So a few of the mangas, even this one, Captain Eustace Kid, not a super crazy character from the show, but that's a lot. Buggy's pretty popular, but he's going for 12,000 on the black manga. Nami, 11,000. This Law card, this one was one of the cheapest ones, but even it's going at 10,800 now. This used to be like 2,000 to 3,000 for a black label. So this is 4 times its value. Like, the stuff's going crazy. Look, here's one early before it went crazy. 8,800. Somebody got a great deal on a gold black label Roger. Some of the stuff, though. These are all the sales back in September. This is what the Nami was going for. So, crazy stuff. If you have a manga, send it to Beckett. Send it to Beckett. I have no idea what a gold manga would do now, but the prices are ridiculous. Hey, Tony Chopper got super popular, Emma. You chose a good character. You're probably sitting on some good stuff right now, because I know you picked up a couple short prints, but his stuff went crazy. Gone Gold. It is in the mail, so you will be seeing that shortly. I will tell you, I did my best to find an autograph for you, but I could not find one of him. So I did just have to pick you up. I know you said a Dodger stuff also. I did pick up some of those. Now they won the World Series, so who knows? Maybe the value increased a little bit there too. But I thought it was a good find. It might not be the most valuable card. I did say around 50. I thought it was a very unique pickup, though, with a low pop. I'll just tell you that. So I'm going to leave the surprise to you. You'll be excited to see it when you get that. But I just thought it was a unique card. Oh, I know. You know, Pops, Jeremy, the full case. I thought we were going to get to do that today, and so I'm super disappointed. I finally was able to get a case before and kind of have the pre-order, and then just leave it to UPS to just kind of ruin things, unfortunately. It was supposed to be here yesterday. So when it wasn't, that's when I was like, well, what's going on? I cannot wait to open a full case. It is going to be a fun time whenever it happens. I just was very, very disappointed. That's all I can say. Eventually, we will do that. It will happen. I just don't know when. Right, Jeremy? Great question, Pops. What is Beckett's upcharge? $0. $0 for the upcharge from Beckett. As I do see a couple of orders that did come through. So we have a chat giveaway, by the way. So if you guys have kept hanging out, number one, thank you. I appreciate you. And number two, you have a chance to get a filler into basketball, courtesy of Big J. Thank you, Big J. I appreciate you. Wrong one. Let's go here. So we have to do a giveaway. Oh no, how sad. I know, but it just has to happen. TY big J exclamation. Go ahead and type that in the chat and get yourselves entered to win. Fraylin, how's it going, Fraylin? Good to see you. Happy to have you jumping in here. I hope things are going well. Happy start to the weekend. Almost start to the weekend, I guess. I know you're on West Coast time like I am, but so close. Almost there. Next card show is actually going to be next weekend, Jeremy. I wish I had my cards back in time for that one, but in order to do the 7-day turnaround, it was $100 a card. I had way too many cards to do that. So I did do the regular submission. I think I should have them back in this like mid-December. However, because it's holiday season, I'm honestly not expecting them back until January. Because who knows? Plenty of holidays coming up. I'm sure everybody there has families that they want to see too. They're probably closed. So I'm going to count on January before I get my cards back. How's it going, Johnny? Oh, that's no fun, Fraylin. Those headaches are the worst. All right, let's get you guys copied over, get you entered. Again, Big J, thank you very much for doing this giveaway. Let's do, oh, we haven't done this in a long time. And I feel like this is about where we are. So, Italian brain rot it is. 24 names, 2 minutes up on the clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good luck. Here we go. Banana Gorilla. We have Cappuccino Ballerina. Hippo Cactus. Dolphin Banana. Who is gonna take it? Oh, we have Rhino Toaster heading way up and then falling way behind. Must have tripped right there. Elephant Clock. Slip. I don't know. What's the elephant wearing? His feet look tied together. I have no idea. Baseball bat with a baseball bat up at the front. Orangutan fish. Orangutan fish is there. We have Latte Samurai. Fridge Camel taking the lead for a second. Watermelon Zebra up there with the human legs. Just calling this race is so unique. Teapot Feet. Somebody's winning. This is so interesting, but I love it. Coconut Elephant in the first place. We got Banana Dolphin and Roman Penguin. Ooh, the catfish, but with human feet. I don't know why they added those in. It looks like work feels. That's probably true, Pops. Ten seconds to go. We have camel car. We have elephant. Orange muscle. Muscle orange Emma taking the top spot, courtesy of Big J, winning that filler. Congratulations, Emma. Go muscle orange. There you go. That is true. You do have to be careful saying that, Emma. That could very easily get mistaken. That race is just so fun, you know? What, so random, so out there. You never know. So, basketball, we are down to 20 full spots, 18 fillers, 7 full spots, and 9 fillers in football. 10% off in the store for basketball. This is what the box is. These are going for like $1,200 now. But that's because you can hit a possible 28, 35, $43,000 card. I don't know. Let's just hit the base versions. Let's be happy getting a $5,000 Tyrese Halliburton manga. The prismatics, I don't know if they're going for as much. I only know the mangas are going crazy. The color blasts out of here, those are also fun. I really wish we had some more One Piece. I wish it was pouring hits here, Otis. Otis, by the way, I know I kind of said it, but it is good to see you. Like, I was hoping that we would see you again. I know you said you don't really have Wi-Fi or any connection over there. So just the fact that you're here, like you're in another country and you're just taking the time to be here instead, like that's pretty awesome. So thank you, and I appreciate you. Blackbeard in the chat. How's it going, Blackbeard? You know, One Piece is sold out. I thought that we had some more. Bad news. The case didn't make it here. It's somewhere. We are trying to get it tracked down, but a claim has been started. I just hope it comes here at some point. Now, I will say, that being said, guys, if you do want some more One Piece, especially OP13, Blackbeard has some up on his website. I love it. Blackbeard, the pirate. What better than to get into a pirate break with a pirate himself? You know? Go check out Blackbeard for some One Piece. He's the only other one that I know of that does the One Piece breaks. I'm sure there's other people. I don't know how often or how easy it is to get into the case breaks or single things like that, but I do know that Blackbeard has some. So because I can't offer you anymore, I can at least offer you a place of where to find them, and that is going to be on his channel. I know occasionally I have seen Lively, I think Lively tried to get a One Piece break going. He ended up breaking it as a personal, and then he hit a manga, of all things. So congratulations to Lively. But I know that occasionally he tried to do some One Piece also. Okay, we are up to 44. Come on, guys, let's hit the 50 mark. Let's get up to 50 likes. And we are going to do this. Big J just gave away a spot in basketball. I'm going to do the same thing, but I also said if we can get to 50, I will give away a filler in football. So we are going to do one filler spot in each break. I'm pulling those down right now. Let's go here. And here. Ooh, we're up to 47, getting closer. Let's do... We already said manga, but because you can get... Can you actually get Logo Man out of these? I don't know if you can. Triple auto? Dual auto? Let's make... Hey, where's my... Why can't I type? Let's just do this. Color Blast. It's so hard, isn't it, Blackbeard? It is so hard not to open OP13. Oh, what? I did not see that, man, Jim. That is so sad. So we are going to do this different. First place is going to get a filler into basketball. Last place is going to get a filler into football. "21 entries. I will give you 20 more seconds. Please hit the like button. Thank you for being here and thank you for hanging out. Tina, how's it going? It's a process, isn't it, Blackbeard? about... Oh, I clicked spaceship. Oh, that works. Since Wimby is in a spaceship, let's just use this as a good sign. I was going to do the alien race, but maybe it's a sign. So first place gets a filler into basketball. Last place gets a filler into football. Good luck. Here we go. Well, Blackbeard, it is your channel, so worst case scenario, if you have to do the extravaganza next week, that could happen too. My kids loved the Spider-Man Marvel from 2022, the Metal Universe stuff. They loved that. That stuff sold out quick too. If you didn't get any early on, it like your chances of finding it again just went away. Rasani, you are having some good luck today. Getting a filler for basketball down to last place. Otis. Otis, if you want to send me an address over the seas, you can do that. Otherwise, I can always move up and we can send it to Travis. All right, sounds good. Thank you, Otis. Look at that. You hang out here, you get a filler, a giveaway, you win a spot. It's not guaranteed to be a full spot yet, but you at least have a chance. Exactly. I'm telling you, there's a chance. Guys, I still really want to rip some One Piece. I'm going to grab those boxes. For the meantime, that's still up there at 10% off. We also still have football. But I'm going to grab the other One Piece boxes. So I was saving these to do as part of a 3-box one-piece break. However, if you guys want this put up there, I will put it up as 2 boxes. PRB2, Royal Blood, OP10. If you guys want some more One Piece, that's what I have. I was going to wait to do it with a box of OP13, but we'll have to wait to see when I get those. Do we still have enough people here in the chat that are interested in a 2-box One Piece break? You saw this one there? Nice. Stetson saying he'd jump in. Let me copy. Reopen. And the way it'll work, this box will go first, and then we would randomize the number at the start. That way we would still go in order for who got the first Dawn. So if we got number 7, 7 would get the first Dawn, and as that carried over, it would go on to this one also. So we would end back at 7, we would get 1 Dawn, 2 Dawn. So 7 and 8 would get the ones from here. Or no, sorry. 8 and 9 would get the ones from here. But that is how we would do it for this one. Um, 2 boxes. RB2. Let me check the pricing. It's going to be a little bit different on this one. That would be 48. So, full spots. If you guys are interested, full spots for OP10 and PRB2, they are currently up there. Ignore the picture. I am going to put up 1 or 25% fillers too. So a little bit different. Those are on draft. Wait, what happened? Well, that's weird. Sorry, guys. There we go. So full spots should be up there now. For some reason, it took those down. Okay, those are both up there. So full spots and fillers, 25% fillers. So 7 full spots available, 12 fillers available. Well, this is the rest of my one piece. Unfortunately, someday. I've been talking to a couple people, trying to get a case by Monday. I'm doing my best for you guys. For myself too. I want to open a case. So I'm doing what I can. No guarantees. But if not, we'll at least have this football and basketball for Monday too, unless we decide to run that one also tonight. But we will be doing a case of OP13 at some point in time. Some orders coming through. All right, 2-box, 1-piece break. We are down to 4 full spots and 9 fillers. Going quickly, so get your spots while you can. And thank you guys for hanging out. Right, Emma? Watch this, though. Now you bought 2, hoping that you hit one of them. You'll probably hit both of them, right? And I hope we have Gold Dawn here. A Gold Dawn God Pack. Luffy manga. I don't know. Something crazy. Then don't buy any spots, Keith. No more spots. Besides, you gotta save it just in case OP13 shows up. We are down to 3 full and 8 fillers. Blackbeard, I see you jumping in for a couple. Good luck. I think we're down to 1 full spot. If you guys do grab 4 fillers, you can always convert those over to a full spot. But we are about sold out. Or never mind, we are sold out. Kane Train closing us out here. Kane, I'm assuming, I don't know if you're still in the chat. Okay, you do want to convert. Perfect. I had an assumption, but I wanted to make sure. So that one sold out quick. Guys, we might just have to switch over to full 1-piece breaking. That might just be our thing. Nothing but 1 piece. 1 Piece, Star Wars, I don't know. I like all the other stuff. Sports have kind of slowed down a little bit here, but maybe we'll do like Star Wars, Disney. We've had some crazy luck out of Disney, but we did hit some good basketball stuff recently too. So I don't know. But 1 Piece is definitely popular. Okay, let's change this. So here's what we have. The thing is, Gone Gold, I don't know a single thing about Pokemon. I really don't. And there's so much to know at this point that if I started offering it, I have heard and had several people tell me, oh, that this is a fake Pokemon card. That's a fake graded Pokemon. I truly would not know what I'm looking for or at. And I'm sure I would make a mistake and I would feel terrible if I picked up a card that was a fake and I sold it to somebody who bought it and then that was a fake card. I would feel horrible. And that's why I just don't touch One Piece or don't touch Pokemon because I don't want to do that. So I'll stick to One Piece. Maybe we'll do some other stuff, but yeah, Pokemon, I just tried to avoid. There's too much for me to learn at this point. So we have 2 spots for One Piece right here. We have our fillers up in the chat. Oh, I forgot to change this. This is 25%, not 33. We have Big J with 1, Emma S with 2, Mark O with 1, Nutty Nate with 1, Cane Train with 3. But we got 2 spots available. So let's get your names copied. That makes sense, Ron. And I will say, Marvel and Star Wars too, they're starting to pick up quite a bit at the card shows also. We are going to go a total of 5 times. Good luck. No way. Cane Train taking both of them. I'm sorry, Emma. I'm sorry to the rest of you fillers also if you jumped in here and did not get that spot. I think we all know that Kane is a huge supporter of One Piece. And if you guys don't know, to be completely honest, Kane is the reason that I started breaking One Piece. Because he asked me for so long, I finally said, you know what? Why not? So there you go, Kane getting in. Full spots, we got Luisi, Nutty Nate, Gone Gold, Stetson W, Blackbeard with 2, Kane getting 2, and then picking up 2 more from the fillers. 2 out of 3 spots hitting. That's crazy, Kane. Six times. Oh, let's make sure we go to the right screen. There we go. Kane up top, Kane down at the bottom. Nine times. Good luck. 0 up top, 8 down at the bottom. So Kane with a 0, Blackbeard with 1, Nutty Nate with 2, Blackbeard with 3, Stetson with 4, Kane with 5 and 6, Luis with 7, Kane with 8, and Gone Gold with 9. If you would like to talk trades, feel free. We do have multiple manga possibilities, so that's out there. Maybe you like one of the alternate arts and one of the sets better. I don't know. We do have potential to hit some golds and some silvers. You guys just got to pick the character you want to go for and the number, and then I hope that it works out. Hey, have a great date. I hope it's super fun and makes you feel a lot better, Emma. But I do want to say thank you for supporting before you head out and jumping in. Sorry that it didn't work out. But I appreciate seeing you in the chat, and it's always good to have you here. Did I miss something, Jeremy? I see that you said something to Thomas? I don't know. I didn't see it, but well, thanks for taking care of that. Hey, we need to figure out who's going to get the Dawn first. We are going to start with this one, just so we can continue in the order. So, before we start, let's go back to our random page. The number that pops up is going to go at where the first Dawn is. So that was the example spot. Spot number 7 is going to get the first one. And then as we carry on over to OP10, spots 8 and 9 will get those. I believe that's how it will work. No, and it'll be spot 7 because we'll have 20. Got to remember PRB2 is different. So 7 to 7, and then we'll have 7 and 8 over here. But good luck. Here we go. Hey, thank you for hanging out, Big J. Sorry we didn't get your filler in this last one here. But again, always good to see you. Have a great night. I hope you're having fun. And good luck this weekend, whatever you do, especially if you open some One Piece or some other cards. One way or the other, hit a manga. Have a great week. We will see you later. All right, good luck all. Here we go. So PRB is a little different. We will get one Dawn in every pack. There are going to be the back 5 cards that are part of the hits or the special prints. So the first 5 are going to be our commons and uncommons. And here's our first foil. We have a Jinbei. Jinbei's going to the 7. Sabo on the super going to the 4. And then we have our pirate foil. That's going to go to the 4. And that to the 9. This one is going to the 7 spot. Let's find another manga. Foil going to the 2. We have our super going to the 2. Pirate foils, we have the 9 and the 8. This is going to go to the 8. First foil we have going to the 1. Super going to the 6. The 0 on the pirate foil. Wow, is this a Brook pack or what? So we have the Brook Super, we have the Brook Pirate foil here, and we have this other Brook Pirate foil. That one's going to go to the 1. This will go to the 9. Foil going to the 4. Super of Boa going to the 7. How about the Sabo Super Alt Art? That's going to go to the 4. Then we have our 9 on the pirate foil, and this card will go to the 0. Nice hit for the 4 spot, though, Stetson. Our first foil is going to go to the 8. Our super is going to go to the 1 spot. Pirate foil to the 4. The 8. And that's going to go to the 1. Going to be a lot of cards of this pack, or this break, but try to keep it moving as best as I can. Foils, we have the 6. Marshall D. Teach going to the 3. Our pirate foil going to the 6. And the 2. This Onami actually, I think, has one of the coolest prints on our pirate foils. And how about the foil Dawn? That is a nice one. No, these don't go for a whole lot more, but the textured looks kind of looks like a cloud behind him or smoke. That looks awesome. That is going to go to the 2 spot, I do believe. Foil card, go into the 3. A super, go into the 0. Luffy on the pirate foil, go into the 5. Pirate foil to the 6, and that's going to go to the 3. Foil cards go into the 5. Frankie go into the 2. Oh, Mr. 2 Bon Curie going to the 1 spot. That's going to be Blackbeard. There you go, Blackbeard. Pirate foil go into the 8. And this one, I want to say is the 4. We're on to the 4. One, two, three, 4, and 5. Foil of Tony Chopper. Marco on our super rare go into the 8 spot. That's Cane Train. Pirate foils, we have the 8 of Sanji and Uso Hachi go into the 1. That is going to be the 5. And then last pack of the first half of the box. Foil card go into the 9. A super go into the 2. Finsmoke Sora go into the 3. The pirate foil, that's a cool looking one. Go into the 5. And that Don is going to go to the 6. Foil card, go into the 5. A super go of Dracula Mihawk. I cannot wait. Like I said, OP13. You get to have the first leader, or he's going to have his own stuff coming up. I can't wait for his leader. That's going to go to the 8 spot. Sabo going to the 3. And again to the 7. And that's going to go to the 7. Foil cards go into the 9. A super go into the 9. We got something good here. Of course, it's a Jinbei. Go into the 7. I can't show you the detail. That card looks super cool, though. Definitely looks like the water splashing. Pretty awesome looking card. There you go, Luis. Pirate foil go into the 3. And this is going to go to the 8. First foil card, go into 6. Super rare, go into the 5. Jinbei, go into 5. And a Sengoku, go into 2. We should have one more foil Don coming up. Still haven't found a gold Dawn yet either. We are looking for a gold Dawn out of PRB2. Hopefully we can get one. That's going to go to the 2. Momonosuke go into the 7. Ace go into 0. Jewelry Bonnie go into the 5. And that is going to be the 9 spots. So foil card of 7. Law going to the 2. Wow, we got another hit. So we have Monkey D. Luffy Secret. That's going to go to the 1 spot Blackbeard. There you go, Blackbeard. Pirate foil going to the 8. And then this Dawn is going to the 0. Not a bad box. 4 hits. 2 secret rares, 2 alternate arts. Maybe we'll get another one. Ace going to the 8. Monkey D. Luffy Super going to the 9 spot. Pirate foil going to 0. And 2 at the 7. And that is going to go to the 1 spot. We got 4 more packs out of this one. We already got 4 hits. Maybe we'll get one more. We can hope, right? Maybe it'll be a God pack. I don't know. Foils, we have the 7. Super going to the 4. That's going to go to the 7, the 9 spot, and the 2. So 3 packs. We should have 1 foil Dawn somewhere in the end here. Going to the 7, a super going to the 6, the 9 spot on our pirate foil. Pretty cool looking card. The vortex going to the 7. There it is. Look at that one. Now that is a good looking card. I love the colors on this one. Being in the foil here too, you can kind of see the texture on them. That is a pretty nice card. Yes, I know it's not worth a whole ton, but I like nice stuff, especially shiny stuff. 2 more packs. Foil go into the 8 spot. We got Super of Luffy go into the 5. Pirate foil go into the 7 and to the 5. And then that is going to go to the 5 spot. 1 more pack. Will we find one more hit in this one? I would be surprised, but it could happen. Foil go into the 7. A super go into the 4. Pirate foil go into the 5. And the 7. And that's going to be the 6 spots. So there's the end of the first box. Not a bad box. 4 hits in that one. If you didn't get a hit yet, I hope we can get one of these hits for you. One difference. So Actually, a couple differences. These boxes have 24 packs in them. We are only going to find 2 Dawn and not as many supers. So out of the premium boosters, you do get 1 super rare in every pack. Not the case here, but hopefully we can find something very nice. The back 2 cards are going to be the hits here. 2 or 3, I should say. So the foils are going to go to the 6 and the 7. Foils go into the 0 and the 8. The 5 and the 5. I've picked up both of those. There you go, Kane. Foil cards are going to go to the 9 and the 2. Got our first super coming up. The foils are going to be the 1 spot, and our super is going to go to the 6. Smoker leader. Foil will go into the 9, to the 5, and this Dawn is actually going to go to the 7. Foil going to the 6, and a super rare going to the 2. How's it going, Pat? Foil going to the 4 and the 2 spot here. We got 4 more packs in the first half. And then we'll go on to the second half, hoping to find a manga. Foil will go into the 3 and a super of Rebecca go into the 8 spot. Oh, pretty good. Been pretty good. Always try to have fun here on the stream, Pat. It's, you know, I was very much looking forward to today because of things not arriving when they should be, so it was kind of nice to hang out with all the friends in the chat here. Makes the day definitely better. Foil card going to the 9, and a super going to the 2. Lots of supers, no hits, alternate arts, mangas, short prints, nothing like that yet. Hopefully we got a couple nice things coming up. Foil going to the 0 and the 9. Absolutely. You definitely have to have fun. I will say, yeah, this definitely is a bright spot of the day. It's been a rough week. But this is making it better for sure. I mostly am disappointed that I couldn't give everybody in the chat exactly what they were hoping for with having OP13. I wanted it myself, but you know, we're doing other things instead. Still fun. We have a foil going to the 5. And how about the monkey super going to the 8 spot? That's going to be Cane Train. There you go, Cane. Not quite the manga, but you do get a nice Luffy card. And we are on to the second half. Isn't it, Jeremy? So I read an interesting article. It was talking about the secret rares. It was saying that these are very rare cards, but we get about 2 per box. Sometimes 1, maybe 2. But it was saying that they were supposed to be like in a case or something. So I don't know if people were just making an error, but there's definitely not as many secret, or there's more secret rares than what they were saying. I was like, I don't think this is correct. I was trying to figure out the number of treasure rare cards versus the number of mangas. And they were saying that, and that's what makes it hard to believe, but they were saying that for every treasure rare card, there's like 3 manga cards. Or other way around. For every 1 manga card, there's 3 treasure rare cards. So I don't know if that's true, but that is what they were saying. Foil card going to the 5. Wow, that's gorgeous. Monet going to the 6 spot, going to Cane Train. The detail on the wings, they look just like feathers. That is such a cool card. There you go, Cane. Very pretty. Those feathers, that feather detail, that looks awesome. Foil going to the 9, and there's a Mihawk going to the 9. Foils going to the 9 spot, and a super of Eustace Kid going to the 2. We have Lim on the foil going to the 7 and the 8. Should have one more Dawn coming. We should also have one more alternate art, I do believe. Speaking of which, I think we got it right here. Foil going to the 7. Wow, that is cool. I have not seen this one before, but this is actually a special. So not just the regular print. This one, by the way, going to the 7. This is going to the 1. That is Blackbeard. That is such a cool card, Blackbeard. This is a special art. Very cool. Look at that pig just... Doesn't that make you want to eat a nice ham dinner? That is a cool card. 25 on it. It's nice. It's a pretty cool looking thing. Usopp on the leader. Our foils go into the 1 and Cavendish to the 5. Foil cards go into the 8, the 5, and this is going to go to the 8-spot Cane Train. 5 packs left to go. Foil go into the 7, and a super of Sanji go into the 5. Another Mihawk go into the 9, and a super of Don Quixote go into the 1. Foil Vinsmoke Sanji go into the 3. Marco go into the 5. Last 2 packs. Good luck. Hey, let's find at least one more. Something awesome. Foil card go into the 8 spot and the 9 spot here. Our last pack. Looks like it is just foil. Here we go. Going to the 9 and the 6. So lots of foil, lots of supers. That's one of the nice things about the premium boosters. And we had a few extra hits and some nice stuff. So all the supers, just a quick recap here. Actually, which one? I really like the Shanks. That's one of them. The Law is pretty cool. But this card, I know, like I said, technically he's a villain. I just think Mihawk is awesome. And alternate arts. Go into the 1. Uruguay? Roche? I don't know. Monet go into the 6. Monkey D. Luffy on our secret go into the 8 spot. Another Monkey D. Luffy secret, but that one's going to go to the 1. Jinbei alternate art go into the 7. Mr. 2 secret go into the 1 spot, and our Sabo alternate going to the 4 spot. Such a cool card. Let's go ahead. Normally we don't do it in a one-piece break, but let's copy your names, give you $10 store credit. I think we did that for Kendrick also, but somebody's going to get $10 store credit. And then we have one more race for the day, which is going to be our missed filler race. Pirates. Two minutes. 1, 2. Guess I should show you the screen. 3, 4, and 5. Good luck. And here we go, top spot getting $10 in store credit. Kane train from off the screen. There you go, Kane. All right, I will add that to your account, Kane Train. Congratulations. But we do have one more race left to do. We need to do our filler race for those of you that didn't make it in. And we need to do a jetpack race because that is the way we do it here on this channel. First race, last race, always a jetpack race. One filler list. Two filler lists. And our last one, we might have to do our next one-piece break without any fillers. There we go, 12 names on the list. Top spot, if you didn't get in, you are going to get $10 in store credit. Also, good luck. And here we go. Well, you know, Keith, somebody has to let you down. If you guys missed it, which most of you probably saw, Lively did start at 4:30 today, but right after this, as the stream closes down, you guys are going to be redirected to his stream. Make sure you tell him hi, hang out, have some fun. I think he's got a baseball and a football, I want to say. I think that's what he has up there. But that's where we will all be heading right after this stream. Again, I do want to say thank you for hanging out. I do apologize that we don't have a full case. I'm going to do my best to get as much OP13 as possible. And we'll try to do some more for Monday. We also have the football and the basketball up there. Football is pretty close. Basketball has a way to go, but it is 10% off on basketball. Yeah, I know, Jeremy, but you know, I was so looking forward to opening a case of OP13. It'll happen. I know it'll happen, but I just wish it was today. Stetson, congratulations. You are going to get $10 in store credit as well. Congratulations to the two of you. Have a great night. That is what it comes down to. We will try again on Monday. Maybe there will be some crazy update. Second, first loser. Almost, Keith. But maybe we'll have some crazy update and the case will randomly show up, or I don't know. We will do what we can and we'll have some fun. Until then, we will see you Monday. Have a fantastic weekend. Have a great night. Whatever you do, keep having fun. And we will see you later.